Recording in progress.
Sandro, congrats on the win. Tonight you
Thank
went
you.
with a completely different lineup than we usually see. Would that have anything to do with Saturday's match and getting guys some rest, or was it just a formation you thought that would be best against DC?
Yeah, it was a mix of some situations. First of all, it's a short week, and then we need fresh legs. Then was also some tactical decisions for us, and but most important was that we have fresh legs with some players, and this was the decision. The training session on Sunday, what I mentioned in the press conference, was very well. And then for me, it's then logic that in our roster with this quality, we need all players. I mentioned this all the time, and this is good to see that all players are in a good spot. And I'm sure that we maybe change on Saturday, maybe also 1, 2 positions, 3 positions. I don't know. We will see.
Next, we go to Mark.
Coach, congrats again
Thank you.
on the win. Can you talk about the performance of Andres today?
Yeah.
He obviously had a massive assignment with Christian Benteke. I'm curious if you could rate his performance. Thanks.
Yeah, and I told him on Saturday, directly after the game, that he will play and he has to be ready against Benteke. And for me, it fits good when he's playing against him, and he played very well against him. The whole back four. It's not so easy to defend against him, and especially in set pieces, they had some good moments. DC, but Andres played for me very well in these duels, in these moments, but in the combination with the whole back four and plus the sixth position, because second ball was very important today, this topic. And in our transitions, in our behavior, to look forward, to pass forward, to use the moments in our transition, that was very good.
We're back to JJ.
Coach, can you speak of Cam Harper's performance tonight and Carlos in net?
Yeah, Carlos, great save after 3-1. Could be then difficult moments for us after this 3-1. The result, and was great saves of Carlos, and great mentality, great behavior in the locker room and also on the field in the daily work. And Cam Harper is the same like Andres, like Elias Manuel on the last weekend. Great reaction, but not only the last days from Cam, the whole weeks, and was sometimes maybe not so easy for him because he didn't get a lot of game minutes. But he was always be ready, and he deserved them to play. And he showed this on last Saturday against New England, then the Sunday, the training session very well. And this is logic then. And we need the speed for today in this game in transition moments. And it's good. Also in a very good spot, Cam, great behavior. And this is good for us.
Next, we go to Charles Bow.
Hey, Coach, congrats on the win. Could you speak, with this result now putting you in a very good position, could you speak about kind of how you've evolved the team and where the project stands for you at this moment after this result?
It's a good feeling when you get the results, especially after these Miami game, the second half, not the whole game, but after this second half in Inter Miami, to have this reaction and to have the confidence and directly to win the games against New England, to score 4 times, now to score 4 times in a difficult game in DC United. And yeah, it's good to get this confidence, to create the atmosphere. But now, and I said this directly to the whole team, to our whole staff, we need now 2 days recovery, and it's a good week, but now we want to have a perfect week, and Saturday, next big game, and now we start to have the focus for the Saturday game.
Next, we go to Christian.
Hi, good evening, Coach. Just wanted to ask you on Elias Manuel's performance. Prior to the match, you had some doubts. You said that maybe the forwards wouldn't change. What made you change your mind? And that probably makes it difficult for him to start probably again on Saturday against NYCFC.
Yeah, we will see on Saturday how's the starting lineup. So it's a short week, and it's necessary that we need all players, not only 11, 12, 13 players. We need all players in our roster, and the training session and what I mentioned in some press conference is very well from the whole team. So, and then it's a short week, and then the national break is coming. I don't know, in 3-4 weeks. We need the whole roster, and especially Elias with his situation, very professional and in the training session, and he scored great goal in the first half. And it's also similar like Andres, like Kyle Duncan today was very well. Dylan Nealis was good in the games before. But we need this competition and to create the atmosphere. But the most important thing is the whole team to have this confidence, the whole team to have in a good spot to create this performance.
Next we go to Gary.
Coach, can you talk a little bit about Frankie Amaya? He had 2 assists this evening over his performance. And as a follow-up question, have you spoken to any of the team members or worked with them individually during training? Because it seems that they didn't get switched on and they're actually performing. They weren't the performance in the last couple of games, where last year that wasn't the case. So I'm wondering, was there any individual work you did with them, and anyone in particular?
Yeah.
Or was it just an entire group?
No, for sure. We have our team training session, but then we have some team training session after this team training that we have individual possession training, and he's a very important player. He's a great guy, and he showed this the whole season how he important is for us on the 6th position, and he can play the last pass, and he can improve some build-up situations to find the right moment. But it's great that he's in our roster, that we can work with him every day, because he's what I said, a great guy. But individual training is necessary for us, for our development, not only the team principles, but sometimes we have individual video analyze with these guys, what we want to see of the position of the 6th position, and especially from Frankie, and he improved a lot for me.
Next we go to Anthony.
Hello, Coach. Congratulations on the win tonight. Can you talk a little bit about how important it is to know that you can rotate the squad and have players that come in and score goals like that normally don't have minutes, and how much that means to the team to know that there's some flexibility in your lineup?
Flexibility is a good keyword, and but we showed this. Don't forget, we showed this in the national break when we played the home game against Inter Miami, and we showed this the whole season. So that we can switch the positions, not our principles. Our principles is our key, how we want to play. But we need our players, the whole roster, and it's good to have this competition in our every training session. Not only to have what I said, not only to have 10, 11, 12 players, and to hope that nobody's injured or something like that. So we need the whole team in a good spot and to be ready when the moment is coming. So, and that's good. It's good for the atmosphere, for the competitions, and then when we have in our roster our competition, but in a very good atmosphere, and then it's logic then that you have then these moments also then at the weekend against the opponents.
Next we go to Michael Batista.
Coach, speaking about that rotated roster, we saw 2 players, Elias and Cam Harper. Last game, they scored goals coming off the bench. Today, they scored goals when they're starting. This season, there's been a couple times where players have gone back-to-back games scoring goals. You had 3 players today go back-to-back scoring goals, and that was on a short week of rest. Can you talk about how that feels for the team, especially for those 3 players individually, and what that can bring going into this weekend against New York City FC?
Yeah, this is our job, and also the job from our team, from all our players, to give everything in every training session, and then when you have the game minutes, to have to give all your best with mistakes, and that can happen, but with a great mentality, with our principles. So, and it's necessary, and I can repeat only my words. It is necessary to have these moments, and then it's good that they have also the feeling for the victory, that they can score, and that's important. it's necessary for our development, and not only to think about, okay, we have only some players in our roster, which is important. All these guys, very important, and the whole coaching staff, the whole staff, they made a great job, individual with these guys, and we are physically in a very good spot, and this is great job from Tony, Eric, the whole medical staff, and this is very professional and not only professional, and also in a very good atmosphere.
Hey everyone, we have time for 2 more questions with Coach. First, we go to Voss.
How's it going, Coach? Congratulations on the win first.
Thank you.
And just wanted to talk on the kind of confidence that having 8 goals going into this derby with 3 points separating both sides. And just as a follow-up, what kind of words or any words did you share with Corey Burke, who scored his first goal since last May, and he put in a solid performance off the bench?
Yeah, I said to him before he came in, I said to him he has to do the same like in the training session on Sunday. So, and he scored also in our game on Sunday, in our test game, which we had on Sunday. So, and it's good. He's very physically, and he showed this today in these 10-15 minutes, and yeah, it's good. And these 4 goals, yeah, good to know that we are able to score. The last games, we were very, we had dangerous moments in our set pieces, and we had a situation, our build-up, very good moments in our transition, and this is a good feeling that we are able to score not only with one player, so also able to score with the whole roster, with set pieces and with our strikers. Yeah, that's good.
And we'll finish up with JJ.
Coach, with the derby coming up, both of you guys are scoring pretty much at will while also being stingy of giving up goals. As the coach, how do you basically manage the guys physically and emotionally to be prepared for Saturday without exhausting themselves and keep this momentum going?
Yeah, it starts today. What we said direct in the locker room, we can enjoy today the result because it was also today a big win. And but on Saturday we know it's an important game. For our club, for our employers, and we want to have this perfect week. We have now 6 points in this week, but we want to create. But step by step, we don't have now in the next days tactical sessions. It's not possible. So we need good recovery, good video session tomorrow, which we have to improve something, but then also to see some video sequences which we need for Saturday. And now we don't analyze now the game from today or the last Saturday game, only the game. So we analyze now the game, which principles we need for Saturday. And this is the main target the next days: good recovery and good sleep, good food, healthy food. Very, very, very important for us.
Coach, thank you for joining us. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.